Open in the year 2000. We're live inside Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Tonight it's the first of four between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. Astros baseball starts right now. Justin Verlander gets the call for game one of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last three starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Derek Jeter is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Gomes has it. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Now to the plate here is Bernie Williams as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Been a struggle for him hitting from this side. And as a switch hitter, you really hope for some more consistency from both sides of the plate. But that just hasn't been the case for him batting lefty against these good right-handers.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He's hitting over 350 versus right-handed pitching on the season. And today, he has another right-hander on the mound. I don't know what it is or how he picks up the ball so well, but he is sure putting up great numbers against them.
Comes into this one at 271. 4 home runs, 9 driven in. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home. Is in there for strike number 2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Verlander on point to start this one. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Dwight Gooden gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
And now in the box, Jackie Robinson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now. Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Heading out towards shallow right. Raines has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Batting second.
Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
And he'll reach second now with one away.
Batting third.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Yordan Alvarez comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Here it comes, 0-2. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away. Now to the plate, Jay Buhner, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Unable to find the zone with the slider.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jay Buhner becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Into the box now, Fred McGriff. And they're runners at the corners now. Comes set, the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough.
We'll have to press pause as that strike three to retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. And stepping in, Jose Canseco. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the AB on its way. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
2-1 the count. And he lays off again, ball three. Darryl Strawberry waits on deck. And it's fouled away. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. The 3-2 one more time. Drilled on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw is in time for the first out of the second. Now at the plate here is Darryl Strawberry. And he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now. Verlander's ready. First pitch on the way. The windup and the 0-1. And this pitch is popped straight up right around the home plate area. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Now to bat, Tim Raines. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. A ball that's carrying. A leap, but it's off his glove. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Raines blows through the stop sign, headed for home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So now here is Eddie Murray. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. He pops it up. Bonds in foul ground, but this will land untouched. 1 ball and 1 strike to their DH here tonight.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Fouled away. Now another 1-2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Throw on to first is in time to get him. So that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Bregman.
Alex Bregman is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 2-0 now. And the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning. And now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Carlos Correa stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Williams able to track it down for the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We'll move to the 3rd with no score.
Back now in Houston, home of the Astros, who've certainly treated their fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. To start the day, they rank amongst the league leaders in strikeouts and home runs allowed, which many around the team indicate is a reflection of the nasty stuff the pitching staff brings to the table. One hitter told me he can definitely see why the other teams have such a difficult time barreling the baseball against them, saying, "I can see the ball dancing all over the place. When I'm out on defense, it's crazy to watch." Guys, it sounds like deception and movement are major keys to their success.
Thank you, Heidi. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
To the plate now, Jorge Posada, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll step in here at 275. 7 homers and 22 RBIs. And Posada can't make contact with that. He's behind 2 strikes. Posada is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path. Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
Count even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the 1st out of the inning. So 1 down, no one aboard. And that'll bring up one of the members of the 3,000 hit club, Hall of Famer Wade Boggs, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. Two great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2 balls and a strike now. Counts even 2-2 to Boggs.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Here's the 0-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that means the catcher Yan Gomes bats next. Hit the other way out toward right field. Raines has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. One out now in the Houston third, and that'll bring up Jackie Robinson. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
2-1 after the foul ball there. High and deep down the left field line. And foul. Here. And hit the target. It's ball 3. Michael Brantley is on deck. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. And there are 2 away now. That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. Potential tying run for him at third base. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. A ball and a strike.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
High in the air out to center field. Williams is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for Houston. They striding in is Bernie Williams. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game, and he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So next to hit is Tino Martinez. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand after blowing a fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off-speed pitch next. Into the box, Jose Canseco, as Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Verlander pauses. Here's the 1-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Martinez, base runner at first with one out. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball four.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball four. First and second now with one away.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
One run on 3 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now the relay home, and he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Now batting, the right fielder.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Standing in now, Tim Raines, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. The runners are at first and third, 1 away. Popped him up. Gomes has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. As Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Buhner will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Jay Buhner. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Buhner.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Now back.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Fred McGriff is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. McGriff, a native Floridian. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. That's great to see.
Yeah, he has seen it all. I don't know if he's old school, new school, middle school, whatever the case may be. He's seen an influx of all different types of players, all different mindsets, how to hit, how to pitch. This guy has officially seen it all.
Eddie Murray is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously an important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Third base.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
Alex Bregman is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Fouled off. No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Astros leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in now for the Yankees, Jorge Posada 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High in the air out to center field. Brantley is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Next, it'll be Wade Boggs, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. This year against right-handed pitching, Boggs is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage. I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now. Next to dig in, Derek Jeter. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Carlos Correa will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fouled away.
Hey, I noticed pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2. But to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle. Something's not coming back.
Range has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1.
Now back.
So the next to bat will be Yan Gomes. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. No balls and 1 strike. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
That's not really where you want to miss right there. I know this guy has got power stuff, but you can't live in the middle of the plate against this lineup and expect to have success.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Yan Gomes becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. Jackie Robinson is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2.
He's in control of all his weapons right here.
Swing to center. Soriano will put this one away, and the side is retired. Astros go. So here is Bernie Williams, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The center fielder, Bernie.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Next, here is Tino Martinez. 2 in the ballgame, and it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brantley's after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Stepping in next, Jose Canseco. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0 home is a slider that backs up for a ball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
He loses him on ball 4.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Next to hit is Darryl Strawberry, singled in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Canseco, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runner back safely. There he goes. Strike taken, the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fouled off. Here's the 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
The count now at 2-2. This one's blooped out toward right center field, and that's going to fall for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Roll. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And, Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Lined hard to center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. Here's Michael Brantley. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
The left fielder, number
1 away for the Astros here in the 6th, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. And a curveball in for a strike.
You could tell this guy's got great feel for all his stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
Williams is there now, and he has it 2 gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jay Buhner. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. 1-0 the count. Now the pitch. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Reined in. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They trail in this one 3-0. Seventh inning ready to roll, and batting next will be Alfonso Soriano.
Alfonso Soriano.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. That's inside. 2-0. The pitch. 3-0 now.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, the 448th of his career. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge.
Stepping in now, Jorge Posada, and he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And this one bounds around against the wall. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2-base hits this year. And as you see there, they're currently tied for 3rd in that department. Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. At the plate now is Derek Jeter. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Brentwood is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. So next to bat will be Bernie Williams. First pitch on the way. Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Down the first baseline. Posada at second with 2 down. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Still 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch.
Full count, 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional
Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. Last
leading up for the Astros.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head. I know you're down a lot, but you have to have one quality at bat followed by another quality at bat. Don't give any outs away. No ABs go unnoticed right here.
Grounded down the 3rd baseline. The next 0-2. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, and the count holds it 0-2.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now back, the designated hitter, Eddie.
Now the Astros designated hitter, Eddie Murray. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Alex.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. And that's in there for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 4-0. Tyler Lyons has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do. So to start the 8th, Cecil Fielder is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. And he fouls this one off. Batting average down in the low 210s. 4 home runs, 9 driven in. And it's fouled away. Fielder, 33 years old. This is his second year as a major leaguer.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues, without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops, he's seen every corner of this nation right here. He's been on buses, he's been on charter planes. He's seen every part of what baseball has to offer.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Fielder gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Fouled away. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
Now batting.
Ricky Henderson will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Ricky Henderson.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. A runner at first with no outs here. And it's 1-1. Chased a sinker outside the strike zone. 1-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here he comes again. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Tim Raines is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a throw over, and the runner back easily. Runners on first with 1 down. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Now a swinging bunt. And another foul ball. Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold it third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
As a look, now the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
The batter, the catcher.
At the plate now, Jorge Posada, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Two out here and a runner at second. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. One and two to the Yankees catcher. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Cecil Fielder will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Jeff Nelson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Fielder.
Hit hard down the line, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Yan Gomes is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 2-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
So he got him swinging. Yan Gomes becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get 2. There's one, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get 1, which they did there.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Alex Claudio comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Alan Trammell will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Derek Jeter flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 0-1 pitch. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next
now at the plate is Bernie Williams. In previous meetings with Alex Claudio, he's 1 for 4. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And this is low, ball 1. Popped him up. Gomes is under it. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3, go the Bombers. Alan Trammell is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Stepping up is Yordan Alvarez. And then what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Jay Buhner comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. It could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
I got 2-1 to count.
And a swing as the bat goes flying toward the third base dugout, but it looks like everybody was able to duck for cover. The 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
He brings it in, and the Yankees have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over. A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The New York Yankees led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Dwight Gooden earned his 5th win of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 5